What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Back with some Soul Hackers 2. There's a dangerous presence behind the store. Let's see what it is. Are we finally gonna beat the shit out of these things?
Wait, that's... Everyone! Target the demons!
As opposed to... what?
Iron Mask!
Alright, that was pretty cool.
Can't move.
So that was your plan. Time to attack with the new moon to exploit the Zoma's weakness. A good plan. In theory.
What do you mean?
Does his voice sound deeper than usual? Is it just me?
Zen has already overcome that weakness.
No.
You're surprised? Do you even know why the Zoma would be weak under the new moon to begin with?
Well, we were told, so that was good enough for us.
There's a reason?
It's because their powers are designed to mirror a demon's.
So if he has the Covenants to draw on instead, then the phases of the moon mean nothing to him.
Precisely. Ash was kind enough to buy me all this time, more than enough to lay a suitable trap.
You make it sound like you knew we'd come here today.
Why else would I allow myself to be spotted by those dogs of Yatagarasu? Hand over the Covenant.
Never.
Wait, did we just get kneecapped? Oh, shit.
I wasn't speaking to you, and I don't like being interrupted. I was addressing the host of the Covenant. Well, I know you're listening.
This would be really serious if he was not addressing a cartoon penguin.
Yes, I'm referring to you, the bearer of the Covenant.
And a penguin. We can't forget
Don't listen to him!
the penguin.
If we cannot settle this civilly, I have ways to compel you. Like so.
Like shooting your friend in the other knee. I love how it sounds like a pistol, but it's a sawed-off.
That was your cue to scream. Try to follow the script. Now, if I might have the drone's attention.
God damn it, I can't take this scene seriously. I mean, you know, it's pretty intense, the music, you know, we got the mask guy here, he just shot Ringo in the knee. And he's addressing a fucking penguin. Like, come on.
You can see that, can't you? A wound like that might not kill a human, but the ensuing blood loss certainly would.
Especially if you hit like an artery or something.
Big, don't listen Listen to him!
But I mean, I get they have blood. But I mean, are we still technically robots?
Your resolve is admirable. No fear at all. You clearly have a strong will. A shame that your body cannot match that strength.
This body can perfectly simulate pain? Wow, that was kind of them.
I confess my curiosity is piqued. How much pain are you capable of enduring? Shall we find out together?
All right.
Have you decided to give up the Covenant?
I said all right. But I'm warning you. If you lay even a finger on them before I arrive, I will kill you.
Big. Can you move, Arrow?
I've been trying this whole time, but it's rough.
Really? I mean, you're all kind of like not flinching, but you're all kind of like moving just a tad, like you can't pull the trigger.
Shoot. I was thinking you could maybe sneak over and fix me. But yeah, I get it.
You sneak over, you're in the middle of a room.
Is it bad?
Gee, I don't know, man. Got 3 holes in my leg. You tell me.
Sorry.
It's fine. Just keep trying. I'm hoping we can pull something off before Fig gets here.
Got it.
I'm here, Iron Mask. I'm ready to hold up my end of the bargain.
As promised, I have not harmed them further.
May I treat her?
By all means.
Are you okay, Ringo?
I'm sorry, Fig.
No. If anyone should apologize, it's me. Make sure you do what needs to be done, Ringo.
You know, I love how the comps are actually guns and weapons. You know, they aren't just... They don't just take the appearance of a gun. Like, they actually shoot bullets and stuff like that. That just makes them extra cool to me.
This hurts, Fig.
It'll heal up soon enough. Just bear with it for now.
No. You know that's not what I mean.
There. That should do it.
Fig!
Now we talk terms. Let Ringo and the others go.
Don't get ahead of yourself. The Covenant first.
I'm aware. I'm making sure the conditions are clear for after that.
Time out. No. They leave first, then you get the Covenant, because you kill me, and then you get the Covenant. And then what's to, you know, I'm dead, what's to keep you from holding up your end of the bargain? You know, if you're going to kill me to take the Covenant, they're walking out first. Clearly.
A noble sentiment. So you are aware that once you give me the Covenant, you will die. Do you have any last words?
No. But I have one question. Tell us why you're doing this. Why are you trying to summon the Great One? Why destroy the world?
Well, I suppose it's because that's the Phantom Society's will, and I am its Iron Mask.
That makes no sense.
Doesn't tell us anything. If we don't understand, how are we supposed to help you? Tell me, why do you want the world to end?
You're so naive. Stand before Zenon.
Remember your pledge. Don't hurt Ringo and the others anymore.
Eat up, Zerin.
I feel like I'd care more if I liked Fig more.
That's it. The rainbow is complete. Finally, it's mine. And now, the final curtain. What's wrong? All the pieces should be in place!
What about yours?
What did you do?
Well, how are all the pieces in place? Don't you still have your covenant?
Ash!
You traitor.
Sorry, boss. Turns out karma's on my side. Fig!
The demon's control is gone. Time to fight back.
Fig, you're alive?
I'll explain later.
Okay.
It appears that the tables have turned.
So, I'm caught in your trap now, am I? Well, if you think hiding from me will save your friends, then you can watch me rip them apart.
Anyone else a little confused?
The rainbow lights disappeared. The plan's fallen apart, but Zenon's definitely weaker. This is our chance. Let's finish it!
Aw, damn it. I saw Ash standing with him. I was like, oh, are we going to get like a fifth character? No, we're not.
You can't escape.
Feeling lucky?
Good hit!
As usual, electricity's the weakness of... Oh, that sucks. Oh, now I can't use skills.
Be on your guard.
Well, I hate coin flips.
Should I roll the dice? Go with that size up?
Oh, don't you dare
That'll
win.
work. Blow him away, Remedy.
What's our opening? Power.
Make the call, Arrow.
One way to find out.
You must be hungry. Dinner
Yeah, I would like extra damage dealt to all enemies.
We're actually beating it this time.
Don't underestimate the power of the Covenant. Zenith!
Okay, in true Dragon Ball Z fashion, screaming makes you stronger.
Power's insane. Careful, everyone!
I want to live in that world. Just screaming makes you stronger.
I'll crush you!
Okay, so that's power, if I remember correctly.
I fight like
together.
this.
Whatever it takes.
There we go.
We can't afford. Let's roll.
Looks like it'll work.
Go ahead, Ringo.
We're lacking intel on this one.
It's probably fine.
Go ahead. Might work.
Good hit.
Oh, don't you dare run.
Do your thing, Millie. Got a hunch?
Best
Got
to go
it.
with that, maybe.
Yeah, I could go for power, but
Let me see. I hope this works. Eat this!
Too late for regrets now. Charge!
What about this?
right now I gotta try and avoid, come on, brain. Having Ringo.
Time to cash. I'll be okay.
Or have all of them get sealed. It's
Bad shape.
a big problem here.
I'll be okay.
Let's see, use...
We're in bad shape if this.
Oh, I don't want to use this item because I only have one, but...
We tried.
Looks like
I'll
it'll-
get
Take him down, Bob.
Hope this works.
Ah! How's this?
Yeah, of course he
Let's
resists.
settle this once and for all.
You think that'll work? Don't you dare
That should be
run.
the trick.
Could be. Not bad.
See, I gotta take him out
You will
because
know
he's
this.
blocking the weaknesses
You know what to
of
do.
Zenin, and that's gonna cause me some problems.
Piece of this?
Jesus
This don't you
Christ.
dare run.
Might as well test it.
Give that a try.
Think that'll work?
Dance!
Yeah, it's gonna get her sealed. I'm not happy about that.
Looks promising. Go ahead, Ringo.
There's gotta be something else.
You got this.
Looks promising.
Slice him.
Night. Let me see.
Might work.
You're just
Hope this works.
We can win this.
And there we go. We found the weakness right as he gets. Let's look at the killing blow.
Got me.
be gone.
We can't. Fine. I'll get.
Okay.
Give that a try.
Let's get down to business. Boosting physical parameters.
That's how you want. Oh, perfect.
It's all you.
That's inconvenient.
Okay, all she can do
Seriously?
is attack.
You've got work to do.
Appreciate it.
Might as well get him standing back up.
What are you thinking? Second thoughts?
You're just.
Is that really your plan?
Well, it was worth a shot.
I'll crush you.
Okay, she's weak to
Regrouping.
fire, I do believe. Ooh, that's nice.
They're strong. Be on your
Not done
guard.
yet.
All yours,
Here
son.
goes nothing. Let's see some fireworks.
Ooh, he's got a lot of weaknesses. That's gonna be fun to play with. What to do, what to do, what to do, what to do.
Watch their react. Good idea.
We gotta win this. No
Got
matter
it.
what.
That's inconvenient.
Sorry, Saizo, you're not joining in on this attack. You're gonna cure a status ailment.
As long as we work together,
That should
we
do
got
it.
this.
I'm gonna hit Zenin with Bamboo Slice.
Let's settle this
Awesome.
once and for all.
Yeah, because I got the extra damage from charge. I get the +1 stack. He's weak to it. Yeah, it was a really good
promising.
move.
Go for it, Arrow.
Might work.
We can target their silent as snowflake. Work.
This don't you dare
you.
run.
We're lucky.
I remember Silky is weak to fire.
You must be hungry. Tear him up! He won't lose.
Okay, that's fine. Heal him. I don't care.
Well, I'll be okay.
That looks
Do
like
it, Saizo. You know what to do.
Got it.
Go. She's off the board. Interesting. So he just devours stacks, apparently. That's fantastic.
Move it!
we're still in
Got
this,
it.
Take
right?
it away.
I'll burn it all!
I know we
Okay.
can. Take it away. Let him have it, Arrow.
There it is.
He's healing just a little bit more than I can actually deal damage to. Just gotta finish him off. Because if I can get him down, taking out Iron Mask won't be too terribly difficult.
Let's settle this once and
Oh, I know that that demon.
Initiating sync. I will let you finish.
Bob.
Oh, oops!
Remember to
I hit
pace
the wrong
yourself.
button.
Yeah, good
I was
plan.
gonna check what.
Give him hell, Ring. You gonna try it out?
What are you doing? You struggling thing!
Yeah, I'm not happy about getting sealed like that.
We gotta
Sure.
win this.
Ooh, that'll work.
No matter what.
Saizo.
I'll handle this.
We'll get a double for that
Still
one.
with me?
Looks like it'll work.
Hope that works.
Go for it, Millie.
Take it away.
That looks
I
like
can't
it'll
remember
work.
what her weaknesses
I'll burn
are.
it
I was
all.
gonna, like I said, I hit the wrong button. I meant to try and swap demons so I could see what her weakness would be.
What you choose, Arrow.
Eat this!
I cannot remember.
You must be hungry.
And with the good old 9 stack.
Tear him up.
Does he revive Zenin? No, he's just gonna go for a summon. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Ha! Shall we? Let's see some fire.
Well, you know the risk.
Give that a try.
Ha! Serves you right. Here goes.
My powers aren't working.
Together.
Get Ringo back in the fight.
Let's get down to business.
That's enough of
Extra
that.
action.
Good plan, Arrow. All right.
That'll work.
We're lacking.
Accessing distress.
Yeah, take that, you dick.
How about this? Here's some punishment. Love to see it.
Let's go. That should work. Straight through! Worked!
You must be hungry.
We just can't quite finish him off.
How about this?
That's going to boost your next magic attack. He's just going to keep summoning.
You know what to
All
do. Good
right.
idea. All yours, Saizo. Good idea.
Get him,
I hear
Saizo.
Bingo!
You're yeah. Good plan.
You can't
Remember,
Hope this works.
You're just
Got a
ripped.
hunch?
Here goes. It didn't work.
Oh, that's not good.
Don't you dare run. How about this? I'll burn it all. Love to see it.
let's go.
It's all you. You got it.
Right away, Ringo. Like I overlooked that.
Oh, my blood.
And the 5 stack took him down, and his demons go with him.
I have all the covenants. So how could they still overpower my Soma? What did Vega do?
Pass on that skill. I got a bead. No ruin. Actually, that's not bad. Bring the breath skill. Okay.
The purple! What's going on?
Hey! Get back here! Shit!
He got away with the Covenants.
Wait a minute, I've got a few questions. Because wasn't Iron Mask himself in possession of one of the Covenants? So why were 5 floating there when Zenon blew up? And why was it the purple Covenant that disappeared? Shouldn't have been the yellow one if they were faking him out or something? Because that was the one with... I'm very confused.
Still managed to beat Zenon. I'd call that a win. But more importantly...
Or is Fig actually dead? Did she transfer
What's
her
going on?
consciousness? Did she transfer? I can't speak. Transfer her consciousness into the doll?
Thank you, Ash. You gave us the opening we needed against Iron Mask.
Not a big deal. I was just doing my own thing.
I like her. She's probably been my favorite side character so far. And I'm gonna keep bringing him up. Maybe that could have been Aburagi if you would have done something with him. That still really frustrates me.
Even so, thank you for being so brave.
Fig!
You don't have to shout, Ringo. I can hear you.
Then don't just ignore me!
I prioritize thanking Ash. I suspected that I would miss the opportunity to do so if I answered your question first.
Fig, you're not dead?
You don't have to hold on to that body. I'm not in there anyway.
Then what is this body?
It's a remotely controlled proxy. You could say I took some inspiration from Mimi.
You actually
Okay.
made the babe drone?
Yes. Do you recall my first operation as Mimi, when Saizo proposed a certain alternate form for my recon drone?
The babe drone.
Yeah, I remember.
Ever since then, I've been working on this plan to engineer a second body for myself.
Why?
Because of the Covenant. I anticipated that continuing to travel unguarded with a Covenant at stake would pose significant risk. To mitigate that risk, I had the idea to create another body. A familiar form with simplified functions. And above all, one I could pilot remotely.
Without telling me?
Without telling you.
Come on, guys. Let's focus on the fact that Fig's safe, okay?
Hey Fig, your Covenant seemed to sap away Zenon's power. What happened?
I knew you'd be up against a powerful foe. With the worst case scenario in mind, I decided I'd come up with a fallback plan.
All on your own?
Zenon was using the Covenants to amplify his already considerable combat abilities. He'd focused all their power to that singular function.
Yeah, I think Victor said something like that too.
Right. And that connection, between his own latent strength and the Covenant's maximizing his potential, that was the real source of his power. With that in mind, I concocted a virus with the sole purpose of severing that link, and implanted it into the Yellow Covenant.
Huh? Wait, so the Covenants aren't magic, they're technology? How the fuck does that what?
Both were then transferred into the decoy body, which I built using components from my actual form.
Okay. Wait, so they are robots? Well, then how is she going to die of blood loss? I mean, I get it. Bullets to the knee, or, buckshot, I guess, is going to fucking hurt. But, so they are robots. They're like Terminators, so they have, like, they simulate human skin, blood, and everything, but at the end of the day, they're robots. So that was the actual Yellow Covenant. Then what the fuck was up with the purple one? Because I thought that it was going to be like a fake Yellow Covenant, so that's what would disappear. That's what made sense to me. I mean, I still want to know how Zenon had all 5 of the Covenants, and Iron Mask wasn't dead, because Iron Mask, we knew, had one of the... I'm so fucking confused.
And when he took the Covenant from you...
The rules of the world feel like they're broken.
Activated.
There was no way to prove it would work. I couldn't guarantee the virus would even affect him, so I'd only intended it as a last resort.
Wow. I mean, seriously, Fig, that's downright devious. Never would have thought you had it in you.
Well, I couldn't risk losing you and everyone else after all.
Aww.
Besides which, it wasn't through my efforts alone. I'd never have come up with it without your combat data from the last fight with Zenon.
I don't want modesty, lady. I want an explanation. How'd you beat the system? I want cheat codes too. Let me in on this.
Some answers would be great, but we need a plan fast. Iron Mask's got the Yellow Covenant now. That means he has all of them, doesn't it?
No.
I don't know if we've got time to waste here.
Were you not listening? Did you not hear him say what happened to the purple one?
That's not a problem, Arrow. Iron Mask only has 4 Covenants, including the Yellow. The situation is still dire, but Iron Mask has also lost Zenon. That has to be a significant blow to his ambitions. We're not out of the fight yet.
But then, where's the last Covenant?
I've already identified the bearer of the final Covenant.
How?
I managed to extract that information from Mangetsu's smartphone. But before we discuss that further, let's all get back to safety.
Okay. Let's run down who all contained the Covenants. Okay, so it was Milady had the Yellow Covenant, which then got transferred to Fig. Fine. Didn't Mangetsu have purple? Iron Mask had blue. No, Saizo had blue. Iron Mask had green. Either or. And the guy killed at the very beginning, the scientist guy who Zenon killed, had red. Is that 5? I've lost track. Because, yeah, it was Milady, Saizo, Iron Mask, Zenon. Or, no, it was the very beginning of the game, before anyone died. Milady, Iron Mask, the doctor guy at the very beginning with the cool glasses, Mangetsu, and Saizo. I think I didn't mention Saizo. I don't know. I cannot fucking count. So those were the 5. Those were the 5 who had them. So it was Mangetsu, Scientist Guy, Milady, Iron Mask, Saizo. There we go. They all had the Covenants. Milady was killed, and that one went to Fig. Scientist Guy was killed. That one went to Zenon. Okay, so we're still at 5. Saizo was killed. That one went to Zenon. So Zenon had 2. Iron Mask had 1. Mangetsu had 1. And Milady had 1. Or Fig had 1. Okay? They killed Mangetsu. So again, that puts 3 of them in Zenon. 1 in Iron Mask and 1 in Fig. They, did that whole switcheroo there on the Yellow Covenant. And that would still mean Zenon would only have 4. So when Zenon's body exploded, why did he have all 5? How did Iron Mask transfer his Covenant into Zenon? How the fuck did that happen? Seriously, if anybody knows in the comments and is going to tell me, AJ, you're really dumb, but I could have sworn Iron Mask had 1, and if Like, is there a way to transfer the Covenants without killing people? Like, I thought that's how that worked. I'm very confused. Oh, they were all looking at her. I'm like, is she going to be in a wheelchair or something? Like, they're all looking sad at her. I was like, is she going to be like half a person? Like, what's going on here?
Welcome back, everyone.
Are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
You worry too much. I assume you're all hungry? I have a meal ready and waiting.
God damn it, I love Saizo's teeth. Just the shark teeth just keeps making me laugh.
Hey, where's Saizo?
Now that I think about it, he left and never came back.
Typical Saizo. I'm gonna go out and find him.
Ringo, that would be insensitive.
He's with Ash, remember? Use your head.
They're banging.
Yeah. Well, being with her's one thing. Leaving with her is another.
Don't worry. He wouldn't do that. I'm sure of it.
We gonna get some fan service? Is she gonna walk in on them while they're, doing the deed?
I do.
You know, you've changed too, Fig. I feel like I can talk to you.
That's only natural. I've tuned my thought process to match that of a human's.
No, not like that. I can't really describe it, but it's almost like you've become more human since this all began.
Really? You think so? That makes me happy.
God, now I want some pizza. Fuck.
More human, huh?
I've complained about this throughout this game, but these half gloves that the girls are wearing really bug the shit out of me. Like, those just look like they'd be super uncomfortable.
Ringo.
So is that a jar of mayonnaise? Yeah, there's like 2 jars of mayonnaise sitting on those pizza. Ew, who puts mayonnaise? Oh my god, are they putting mayonnaise on pizza? Gross.
We're gonna go do something human.
The fucking face.
A freelance devil summoner, huh?
It'd pay well, wouldn't it?
I thought you wanted to get out of all that.
Well, back then, I think I was so overloaded that I just kind of wanted an escape, you know? And I mean, looking back on everything now, it's hard to know just what was really going on.
What do you mean?
It's just that the more I think about it, I wonder if I even wanted to leave summoning in the first place.
You're not worried about Phantom? I could always go with you, you know? The team will be alright without me.
I'll be fine. Iron Mask would probably kill me if I tried messing with Project C, but he's got no time to hunt down a traitor right now. Besides, I know you. You won't actually leave them.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. If you were serious, you'd never put out the idea of coming with me. You'd just do it. You've got work to do, don't you? You said it yourself. You're a team. And I know you'd always ramble about your world of light, but this time I think you mean it. You even went as far as to drop that stupid "I'm immortal" line or whatever you said. So I guess I've finally started to come around to the idea. Maybe it's thanks to those friends of yours?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be waiting for you. So
Yes.
go on and take care of business.
Okay, I was really hoping that she was going to give that whole, like, I'm not disappearing, you know, just finish your shit and then we'll be together. I was kind of also hoping she'd stick around because I love her voice actress, and, you know, she's just kind of now she's just kind of bright and bubbly, and I kind of like it. And I'd like her to hang around, but, yeah, this is also good. I'm rooting for Saizo. Those fucking teeth, man.
All right. Time to kick things up a notch.
Now you're my accomplice.
Good for you, Ringo. Looks like Saizo won't be leaving after all.
Wait. So I'm just for my own brain, I'm gonna assume that that's Fig watching through Mimi, and not Mimi as its own separate entity. Because if Mimi is now its own separate entity, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Sound like I'm only acting out of self-interest.
Well, aren't you?
Are you messing with me? What's got you in such a good mood?
Who can say? At the very least, I'm happy everything's worked out between them.
Knew it. You wouldn't be acting like this for no reason. A call.
Who is it from?
Flamma. She wants us to come to the Axis.
I imagine she wants to talk about the contents of Mangetsu's smartphone.
You mean the info you dug up on the Purple Covenant? Guess you finally finished repairing it.
I did.
So who's got the Covenant then? You know, don't you?
Let's save it for when everyone is present. I'll go ahead and contact them now.
Alright, I was gonna hit up the Axis anyways. Maybe head through some gates, get some more abilities and whatnot. I was thinking that would make for a good end to this video. Just some a little more on the lighter end, you know, just kind of some level grinding and whatnot.
Beats good food.
Seeing that, you know, I got about another 15 or so-ish minutes. Get myself a chakra flan, because that's what I like to eat before I go dungeon crawling.
Badass, right?
I actually...
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm here.
That's everyone. Let's get right to it then. There's something I'd like to explain.
So you finished repairing the smartphone?
Yes, technically.
Technically. Wait, is it fixed or not?
I'll get to that, but I need to explain things in order. First, about the data I recovered. There was indeed data on the phone concerning the Purple Covenant. I'll summarize the contents.
Before you do, why meet here of all places?
Because the location is convenient.
Uh-huh.
Keep going, Fig.
Right. I suppose I'll get straight to the point. The Purple Covenant is inside of you, Arrow.
Huh?
Wait, didn't we watch that thing get destroyed or something? How did it end up inside him?
Let's hear what Fig has to say.
Arrow, you used to be one of Mangetsu's assistants during his research on the Covenants.
What?
But shortly after you relocated, the Covenant research facility was raided. And by none other than Iron Mask. Among those present at the facility was Mangetsu, who held the Purple Covenant, his assistant, who held the Blue, and you, Arrow. You were there as well. But Mangetsu's assistant was killed by Iron Mask, and the Blue Covenant was taken. Mangetsu knew that it was only a matter of time before they came for the Purple Covenant, too. So it was at that moment he chose to put 3 different branches of his research into practice. The first was the duplication of a covenant. The second was the transfer of a covenant. And the third was the sealing of a covenant. Following his own theory, Mangetsu duplicated the Purple Covenant. In other words, he made a copy, or to be even more precise, a dummy. After which, Mangetsu absorbed the dummy. He then concentrated the real Purple Covenant into his arm and cut it off, allowing it to transfer to you, Arrow.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can take a covenant just by hacking off a limb? The hell? Basically died for nothing then.
If you treat your will, or rather, your soul, as the core of the body's senses, then yes, it's possible, in theory. However, it would have required intense mental training to perform. You wouldn't have been able to learn it in just a day or 2.
So by sacrificing his arm, he essentially tricked the Covenant. No, he tricked his own body into thinking it was dead.
I referenced this theory when I transferred the Yellow Covenant to myself, too. And not only that, I'd never have been able to generate the virus without the findings Mangetsu left us.
Guess he technically got his revenge in the end then. Even dying couldn't stop his plans. No wonder they called him a legend. And that's why Mangetsu was keeping tabs on Arrow too. He was keeping track of the Purple Covenant.
Correct. And this is also when I discovered that Zenin was only carrying the dummy Mangetsu created all that time ago.
Okay, so this makes a whole lot more sense.
That's why I was able to give the Yellow Covenant to Iron Mask.
This also explains why the Purple Covenant disappeared despite them being indestructible. It's because it was never a covenant to begin with.
I'm still trying to figure out how Iron Mask got the blue one into Zenin, if Iron Mask had the blue one himself, but maybe he learned how to transfer them. I don't know.
But wait, I can't have a covenant inside me. If I did, Fig or Zenin would have seen it.
That's where the third branch of Mangetsu's research comes into play. The sealing of a covenant.
Sealing?
After the covenant was transferred to you, Arrow, Mangetsu sealed it.
Are you kidding? Now it's like you can do just about anything you want with covenants.
Yeah, that's what it's starting to feel like.
That's our fault for making assumptions about them when we really didn't understand anything yet. This is the life's work of a true expert. We should be thankful someone put in the time and effort so we don't have to. Alright, Fig. What's next?
Right. It just so happens that when a covenant is sealed, it loses its light and can no longer be sensed from the outside.
Meaning the holder wouldn't be able to sense other covenants either, huh? But how does that relate to memory loss?
The exact cause is unclear, but it appears to be a side effect from the sealing. It seems this coincided with Mangetsu's goal to hide the covenant. Mangetsu's smartphone included details on the unsealing process as well. But unfortunately, I was unable to restore that data.
No.
So some things are impossible even for Ion.
When it comes to magic, very few actual experiences have been recorded. Even with my abilities, I couldn't approximate the data gaps left by the damage.
But we can't just give up. Right, Fig?
Right. If we could observe Mangetsu sealing the Purple Covenant inside of Arrow for ourselves, then we would have the actual experience we need. That should be enough to replicate the unsealing process.
By unsealing the Covenant, Arrow's memories will return, and the Soul Matrix will normalize.
Ah, so that's why we're here. So we gotta operate on Arrow's soul again. Makes sense.
Operate?
So, how are we supposed to view Arrow's lost memories?
See, I remember on the first floor of his soul matrix, there was a gate that couldn't be opened until further progress in the story, so I'm guessing that's what...
We'll create a temporary bridge across the memory gap.
What it's gonna be.
We can then try to access the memories on the other side.
There was a weird gap that only appeared in Arrow's soul matrix. But there was no way across, no matter where I looked. I bet that's where we find the path to those memories on the Purple Covenant. Do you remember that one time when I collapsed?
Yeah, it was right after I came back to life. It was pretty freaky.
That was caused by Arrow's missing memories too, wasn't it?
Affirmative.
So, what are the risks?
Building a temporary bridge is an untested measure. It is currently unclear what potential effects this could have on Arrow's mind. And of course, the same risk applies to Ringo as well, since her mind is linked to his.
Great, so it's a total shot in the dark. What's the plan, Ringo?
We break the seal. That runs us the risk of getting discovered, but it also allows us to track down Iron Mask. But, having said that, this is about you, Arrow. So I think you should be the one to decide.
Could I have some time to think about it? This is a lot to take in all at once. I need to clear my head.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's regroup later then.
Alright, so we got new hangouts, new shit to do. Go to the safe house and decide shit. The comp recovery mission. Even now, Ion is continuing to investigate the anomaly we encountered during data collection. It will take some time to complete our full analysis of the salvage comp. However, a new problem has arisen. As such, we require your assistance once more. This situation must be resolved as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can beat level 25. The message was as follows: "You who are neither human nor God, be warned. Further interference in humanity's affairs shall be punished." The smartphone in question was destroyed shortly after sending the message. We cannot trace it through conventional means. The evidence suggests this message was sent by someone who aims to impede Ion's investigation. Ringo, your task is to find the smartphone or its carrier and find the truth and the source of this anomaly. This device's original owner is a host working in Karakucho. He goes by the name Teruya. And yes, Ringo, I believe that name may be familiar to you. If the Grizzly previous case is any indicator, he is likely in some sort of danger. I urge you to handle this matter as soon as possible. We cannot afford to lose our chance to learn more. Awesome. Alright, we're not going to delve into Arrow's Soul Matrix. I think we're going to go into Milides first. New Ion directives, what do you desire, blah blah blah. Let's learn summoner skills. Alright, I can get a Stoma. For a given distance, enemies level 3 will not appear. Demon skill, allies, yes, I will take Demon skill 1.
Say,
I've been looking at these demons for a while, and I've noticed some of them are pretty cute. Have you ever noticed anything like that? Well, there's my buddy Inaba. Sometimes his stitches come loose, so I just whip out a needle and sew him back up. My poltergeist is a pretty big prankster. He's always trying to scare the kids. I heard once that Onmaraki is edible. Since then, I've kept him around just in case things went south on a mission. What? You're gonna eat the poor guy? Well, I mean, he does look like an onion. So, I guess all my demons can now learn a 5th skill, I think. Oh, okay. I guess I can't get another skill.
what do you desire, Ringo?
I could take on more directives, but I'm not planning on going down another level. Holy shit, I've got over 1,000,000 yen. Yeah, sweet. Now we can learn 5 skills. Awesome possum. I made the least amount of progress on Milides, so I'm going to head into hers. See what there is to see. Alright, come on. Let's go, game. Head to the first gate. And now we can unlock it. And now, for a given distance, Ringo's movement speed. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I think I'll take Assassin's Eye. Ringo, you've got some pizza flour on your clothes. What? Oh, I guess I do. Pretty sharp eyes there. I notice a lot of things. More often than not, Arrow smells like flan, and Saizo always has some supply of alcohol hidden on his person. You pick up on those little things, too? Is that stuff you had to learn for your work? Yes, I can't let myself be killed with a concealed weapon. One of the stupidest ways to die, if you ask me. So the third floor and all the soul matrices, whatever, have been really a big pain in the ass with these. Yeah, with these teleporters.
Look out! Careful.
All right. Yeah, I started that thought like I was gonna say something a little more profound, but I guess I don't have anything to say. Usual rules apply whenever we're here in a whenever we're in the Soul Matrix. I will pop back in when something interesting happens.
Not bad. All right.
That's your cue.
And we just barely clear the requirements for this gate. Alright, yeah, let's fast forward here. Higher stack counts. Ooh. I will take Sublime Massacre.
Looks nice.
You've got the grace, you've got this grace to everything you do, Milady. It kind of reminds me of the Cirque du Gomadin. I suppose I can see the connection. The tickets to their circus show seem pretty pricey, and they get snapped up fast, from what I hear. Practice disciplined work of beauty deserves appropriate compensation. So does anything that stirs people's hearts, really. That said, Ringo, if you get your hands on any tickets, let me know. I can offer double what you paid. No, triple.
Talk to them.
Cool. Now we can talk to this guy. Get whatever item he's offering me. I found another ghost while I was running around, so I believe we'll need gate. Yeah, this one.
Now we can relax.
Let's see, we should head straight down this way, ignore the enemies, because, frankly, I don't need to show you guys me stomping the shit out of them.
Look out! Careful.
Yeah, I'll double back and explore more after we get this ghost taken care of. So this floor seems to be showing us Milady as a child. Young Milady. You can hear a voice coming from somewhere. Papa, Papa, wake up. Come on, we can't stay here. We have to look for shelter. What do I do, Mama? Papa won't wake up, and the sounds are getting louder again. Hey, are you listening to me? What's wrong? Why won't you answer me? Or why won't anyone answer? Whatever. You know, while I'm here, I might as well ramble a bit about video game news. I've been seeing. Did Ubisoft announce a new Splinter Cell? I mean, look, man, I would be excited for it if Ubisoft wouldn't have lost all the trust and interest I have in what they do. You know, I mean, I've always said this. I used to absolutely adore Ubisoft. But man, a lot of their latest games have just been generic crap. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at you, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that everybody keeps trying to tell me, oh, it's so great. And look, I mean, that, to be fair, the people who say it's great are the new Assassin's Creed fans, while old Assassin's Creed fans want the franchise to kind of go back to what it was, and then that's that whole argument. I mean, look, I get what the new fans are saying. Well, isn't it good to change and bring in new fans? And, you know, my argument to that is, well, kind of. Yes, you can change and bring in new fans. That's good. That's how you keep a franchise fresh and alive. The issue is when your changes kill off your old fan base. In that case, you're not growing, you're just exchanging. My dad is a big NASCAR fan, or was, until they made a lot of modern rule changes, and now him and a lot of other older fans of stock car racing have left because it's just not interesting anymore.
We better be ready for this one. Wish we had more data.
Gonna go with that, Saizo? What's the plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the hell out of this fight.
Your funeral.
Let's
Let's
not
fall
push our
back.
luck.
Let's not waste our time.
But I mean, you know, it's the same with Assassin's Creed. It's just,
Let's
Let's
not
not
fight them head on.
overextend. You're a waste of my time. Evasive maneuvers.
it's you're kind of alienating your older fan base to get this new fan base, and it doesn't work. And I think that's a lot of issues with a lot of modern not even modern Assassin's Creed games, a lot of Ubisoft games. But kind of moving on from that, the thing I wanted to talk about was a new Splinter Cell, because I was watching a Razor Fist stream, and he was talking about how they're like, oh, well, we're modernizing it, and we're doing this, and, you know, oh, it's, you know, we're adding modern sensibilities or whatever. And, you know, that's always big red flags to me. You know, now Sam Fisher's going to have a gender studies major and purple hair, but, you know, jokes aside, he brings up a good point when he said, well, didn't you guys do this shit with Splinter Cell Blacklist, and that game just didn't do well? Or no, it was Splinter Cell Conviction. Blacklist was the sequel to Conviction. And he's right. I mean, those... I don't know. I mean... This is where I gotta sit here and go, I kind of liked Conviction. Believe me, it was more of a straight-up action game than it was a traditional Splinter Cell game, so I can totally get why people who like the old-school Splinter Cell didn't like Conviction. I kind of like both. You know, that's me. But, you know, I mean, honestly, if you would have told me, like, 3 years ago they're working on a new Splinter Cell game, like I've been wanting them to fucking do for the longest time, hey, man, I would have been pumped. You tell AJ of 2022 that, hey, they're working on a new Splinter Cell game, I go, let's watch them fuck it up. Yeah, I don't know. I just do not have faith in them to make a new Splinter Cell game. It's just me, but it's how I think of it. Alright, I'm going to head back to the safe house, and we'll close out this video over there.
Incoming!
Hey, Ringo. Something's been bugging me. Based on what Fig was saying, Iron Mask should have had the Blue Covenant, right? But Zenin had the blue. We all saw that. And Iron Mask is obviously still alive.
Thank you, Saizo, for asking that question. If anybody was hearing some rumbling, yes, I was smacking my desk because I wanted to understand how the fuck that was working. I was lightly smacking it because I've got consoles on this desk and I do not want it to break. I gotta buy a new Series X because of that.
So how did he transfer the Covenant to Zenin? Did he use some fancy trick like Mangetsu?
That seems unlikely.
Is he a zombie?
Mangetsu's research on the Covenants was extensive and complex, as was his understanding of the mind, memory, and other abstractions.
Ooh. Before we get into it, AJ Theory. Okay. So the guy that we've seen in Melody's backstory, you know, that the nerdy looking dude under the mask that we've seen, all right? He was Iron Mask. And then this dude with Zenin killed him. Zenin took the Blue Covenant. And this new Iron Mask, he, you know, clearly, you know, anybody can throw on the mask or whatever and just look like him. So that's why Melody's mad. She's trying to kill the guy who killed her lover. Boom.
It would have been extremely difficult for
Does that make sense?
to match his level of understanding in a single year alone.
But how'd he transfer his covenant to the Zoma then?
Maybe the Iron Mask we know is a fake. That's assuming it was the real Iron Mask who killed Mangetsu's assistant and got the Blue Covenant in the first place.
She's right. The real Iron Mask is already dead. The man behind that mask now is an imposter.
Look at me fucking go.
Man, how many plot twists is this now? All I can do is laugh.
So it really was true.
That would explain a lot of things.
It happened before you Agents of Ion showed up. Iron Mask suddenly stopped seeing me in person.
And that's why she was trying to leave. That's why she now wants to kill Iron Mask. I thought originally it was because they were having some sort of falling out. It just came to me how that would work. Boom, I can't believe I figured it out.
Probably because you'd instantly see he didn't have the Blue Covenant anymore.
Sadly, I figured it out right before the fucking end, right before it got revealed.
That, and he probably knew he couldn't keep up the charade in front of me.
So that's why you were on the run from Phantom.
What's it say about me? What's it say about me that my mind immediately went to just like him whipping his dick out? He's like, wait a minute. You lost 2 inches. Oh, fuck me.
Yes. I wanted my covenant to go to my Iron Mask. No one else.
But if you knew that this whole time, why didn't you say anything?
All you needed to know was that Iron Mask was gathering the covenants, and he needed to be stopped. Am I wrong? As long as you've got all the actors and props you need, nobody cares who's wearing the costumes, right?
So the reason you're going after Iron Mask is...
I will make him pay. But that doesn't matter right now. We were discussing what we do about the Purple Covenant. What's it going to be, Arrow?
I think I want to try Flamma's idea. Saizo asked about potential risks to unsealing the Covenant. It sounds like there might not be any real benefit to it anyway, but I need to know why I'm here. Why I'm alive. I think if I'm going to see this fight through, I have to do this.
All right. Then let's head to the Soul Matrix.
Okay, guys. Well, a lot of shit has just happened. AJ made a really gross joke. We find out all the questions he was asking.
Nice.
Badass, right?
About 20 minutes ago. And they get answered. That's what I like about this game. I'm starting to ask some questions, and a lot of times they answer them. You know, there we go. But, oh, man. I don't know. This has been a whirlwind chapter. So, next couple videos, we're going to be doing side missions, exploring the soul matrices, all that fun stuff. So please stay tuned for the next one, and thank you so much for watching. But until next time, guys, I'm out.